You know, it's really sad when people like Kojima work who have ton of experience in the gaming industry and get shit on after all their hard work and dedication. And those people taking that massive shit on all that hard work is Konami. Konami, let's be real here. Where would you be without Kojima and Metal Gear? Honestly, let's pretend for a moment. Imagine these past few years in gaming history. Imagine if Metal Gear and Kojima never existed. Where would Konami be? Honestly, by this point, Konami wouldn't be around. Konami would be dead. Konami would be in dire straits and be having financial issues. So it amazes me that you treat the guy who kept your company relevant and and yet you still treat him like shit. Like seriously. Like he did all this work. Oh, also, you remember that series, that survival horror series? I forget what it's called. Silent Hill. Yeah, Silent Hill. Yeah, you probably with Downpour, sure, it was very mediocre. So you kind of ruined your franchises, including Castlevania, Castlevania 2. Also, at Castlevania 2, you could have made Ground Zeroes, like put that on the disc instead of selling Ground Zeroes as its own separate game. But whatever. That would have been the smart thing to do. But whatever. But yeah, those two franchises were dead as shit pretty much at that point. Castlevania 2 and Silent Hill Downpour were very mediocre. And after doing that, while Kojima was working on MGS5, he decided to team up with Guillermo del Toro and decided to resurrect your franchise and did this ingenious marketing tactic by releasing a playable teaser which wasn't representative of the full game, so since it was canceled, we will never truly know what it was going to be, but yeah. So, yet you decide to cancel that, even though he tried resurrecting one of those series. So why couldn't you, if you were to do the smart thing? I mean, you could just uh let him let Kojima finish MGS5 and Silent Hills, and then you would just fuck off entirely and move on to something else. But no, you rather would do the dumb thing, like avoiding talking about Kojima in interviews. Like you're telling people who interviews, don't be hush hush about Kojima. So shh, be quiet about that. And also, you remove his company or development studio logo off the video game box art. So yeah, controversy all around. So yeah, so you could have easily avoided all the bad press, Konami. But then again, it would still wouldn't justify removing Kojima from your company. But then again, Kojima would still be better off without you because he has tons of experience, and I doubt you would have trouble finding work. Like honestly, I don't think it's really that bad of a thing for Kojima. Like truly told, I think Kojima is Konami. Let's be real here. Kojima is Konami. He made what Konami is today. Well, or what it was at the very least. Konami today are just fucking pricks who don't give two shits about video games and would rather go into gambling or working on pachinko machines or mobile games or whatever the fuck they're going to do in the future, but whatever. Truth is, Konami, you're probably just as bad as any fucking company who don't give two shit about consumers. But okay, let's be real here. Companies care about the bottom line. Let's be real here. If you were to run a business, that's all that matters. The bottom line. That's all that really matters. But still, like, it still amazes me how terribly they treated Kojima after all he did for your company. You know, I'm not really looking for. I'm not really sure what's going to happen in Konami's future. It's very bleak, and nothing much is probably going to happen at this point. And they pretty much said they're no longer working on AAA games, and they said so themselves. So just like Capcom, their future is uncertain, and they're probably not going to do much. So yeah. It's kind of it also amazes me that a lot of the older guys, the older companies, a lot has changed. Like they're becoming has-beens or no longer relevant in the gaming space. While Microsoft and Sony are doing fine, well, but then again, Sony is kind of in financial issues with their other products. Well, besides the PS4, they're doing terribly. Like the PS4 is selling well. It's just they're not doing very well with their other products, with their laptops, TVs, and all that. But anyways, that's off topic. But thing is, future is very bleak for Konami, and I really it just amazes me like how much times are changing. Like I remember when I was a kid, I saw those big names, Capcom, like you see that logo on a game, you know it's going to be good. Well, but then again, I was a kid, so anything that was good when I was a kid was either average or really good. So or shit maybe, but then again, even as a kid, I would know it was shit. But anyways, thing is, Konami, fuck you. Just fuck you. Truth is, I would love to see your company die because the way you treated Kojima was fucking just leaves me speechless. Yeah, speechless, like gibberish. Yeah, like speechless. I can't make any coherent words when I hear of Kojima fired by Konami. So yeah. So Konami, fuck you. I hope your company fucking burns to the fucking ground and will never be mentioned again. And anyways, it's Triage, and I'll talk to you into the next video. See you guys.